Welcome to the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag unify. Yeah, it's the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort
and not for speed. I can't cuss because there's children near me. That was the lamest. That's the lamest intro ever.
Yo,
not for speed. We out here.
I've heard you be way more vulgar without cuss words.
Well, what's other people's kids around me? So I'm trying to be good, man. There's other people's kids out here. I'm recording live from.
Can they hear me?
From sunny.
Can they hear me?
Can you hear me?
No, we hear you. Can they hear me? Can they hear me?
Oh no, I got my headphones in.
F them kids.
It's terrible.
No, man.
Recording live from the worst beach in Maryland ever.
Oh my gosh.
Sandy Point.
Is it a black beach?
Should be called.
Or a white beach?
Nah.
Is it clean beach or a dirty beach? It's a funky
dirty.
Beach. It's a funky dirty beach. It's a funky dirty beach.
No. It's in Anne Arundel County. It's your county.
Oh, it's the Anne Arundel County beach. I know about the Anne Arundel County beaches. All of the beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Anne Arundel County beaches. It's like more like a Annapolis beach than like a North County beach.
Shout out to all the beaches.
We speaking code or we speaking really about beaches?
I love the beaches.
I like DC beaches, yo.
DC beaches are the best beaches.
Yeah. I don't really like Baltimore beaches. You know what I mean? Like, not my thing.
Yeah, Baltimore beaches is different. It's a different animal.
It's a marsupial.
It's a different animal.
Some marsupial.
Got the pouch in the front, man. I am LFan79 on your social media of choice, aka Now Anderson the podcast, and aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat. Podcast, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm here to podcast, chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente Nice. I'm a tag team partner.
It's your boy Fat Boy Dizz, aka Dizzy from Beamer, or Dizz DeJourno, the most finger waviest. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the gloves don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars, I use rubbers, and sometimes I record from remote locations. I'm right here.
Don Lemon ass nigga. It's Bradley Bellboy, aka Brother Westbrook, aka Veggie Miller, aka Miss 51 pounds down the counting. Who's counting? Me because I'm petty.
Tick.
Juice Libra, all that good stuff, man. Shout out to
shout out to brother Mav.
Yes, 100%, man. Shout out to brother Mav, who is not with us this week, dealing with some issues. I hope everything go the way it's supposed to go.
Word.
I guess we're gonna start off with the way we start off every week, man, with the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So I'm gonna tell niggas what's good. First of all, my wife and I celebrated, Mrs. Fam and I celebrated 16 years the other day. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that one was really good.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. Niggas made the great big nigga says, how long y'all been married? 16. Niggas like 16. Like, yo, niggas is bugging out like, yeah, yo, 16. It's been a minute, man. I'm glad we got to kind of take a trip last year for our 15th because the Rona has taken all of that away.
Do y'all do the whole like like the diamond and the you know what I mean, like the little things and shit with
I don't think like every
it's
list
like paper, yeah.
Right. I was looking for those, but all the lists I saw went 1 through 15 and then went to 20.
What's at 15? You know?
I believe it was silver. Is it silver?
Oh, okay.
15. But yeah, they didn't really have anything for 16. So, yeah, that's
it.
the good for me. That's the good for me, man. What was good for y'all niggas this week?
Me personally, I went to a nice little
like
cookout.
to see.
Oh shit, this nigga can't hear. He at a beach. He with the beaches. Go ahead, beach man.
No, shit. That's the good for me, man. I'm out here, you know, my daughter having a good time, and you know what I mean? I finally get to do a show where I'm actually smoking a cigar on the show. So that feels good, you know. A lot of, you know, just good vibes and shit, you know what I mean?
You know, the vibes.
The vibes.
What about you, Brock?
Oh yeah, man. Went to a nice little vegan cookout yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Bought a shirt, mingled with some other vegans, you know what I mean? Got a nice plate for very cheap price. So it's a good time, man.
What was on this? Outstanding. What was on said plate?
Oh man. That's horrible. It was lentil burger, corn on the cob, sweet potato salad, coleslaw, and what the hell else? I think that was it.
You had like a schmurger, yo, a schmurger or some schmicking.
Nah. Lentil burger, man.
Yeah, that's a lentil burger is definitely a schmurger.
What is a schmurger?
It's not exactly a burger.
No, what is the schmur that you add to the?
It's just the not exactly.
Oh, all right. Okay. The fuck?
Sorry about that. I can't control the environment, yo.
100%. I get it.
Good.
So the bad this week, right? So I don't think we touched on it last week. Touched on it. But the Jaguar right allegations were aplenty against, I guess, like the whole Soulquarian crew. So the egregious acts involved in said allegations were that Talib Kweli would wait in dressing rooms specifically to watch Jaguar undress. Apparently, Common and Jaguar were laid up, and Common tried to put his thing in her mouth.
He said he thought it was feeding a glizzy.
Outstanding, I think he was. He was like, I didn't even order a hot dog. There was allegations of Black Thought getting Malik B bars. Rest in peace to Malik B. Then she came back with another video this week. That video was last week. So this week she came back with they are the reasons why she was popping pills and became an alcoholic. I believe there was some stuff said about like Jill and Erica as well. I didn't peep all of the stuff. She did like the first thing was done on like a someone's Instagram live. She was doing some interview, and the other one, the second video, was done like in her car. So that's what we got from Jaguar Right. What do you guys think about these accusations, the validity of them? You know what I'm saying?
I don't put too much into it, man.
I would say that you gotta. So when a woman makes an accusation like that, you can't like just shrug it off, right? But like I mean, it sounds because of everything else that went with it. Now your man knows his shit. Because everything else that went with it and shit, like it kind of sounds whack. I don't want to, especially whenever you have a sexual assault accusation, you kind of gotta, take, you gotta take that for what it is and shit, man. But I think that the problem is nobody wants to believe that Black Thought don't write his rhymes because he's nice. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to believe that. And but if he came out and said it, I think that's the only way a hip hop nigga is going to take that as gospel.
Okay, what I'll say, yo, is the fact that she said that. The fact that she said that one part makes the rest of it seem kind of suspect and shit. Not like you said, you got to take sexual assault, seriously. But maybe we should start there You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why Black Thought thing is the biggest thing, but if we're gonna,
so that's the crazy part.
You know what I mean?
That's the part that to me niggas focused on. I was like, nigga, they said that Kweli was out here being a nasty nigga. And mind you, Kweli has been
going through the fire lately.
Well, he put himself there.
Right.
Kweli was like, I've gone through segments of time where I had different favorite rappers. Like my favorite rapper maybe changes every maybe 10 years or something. I don't know. Kweli at one point in time was my favorite rapper. He's also my and I found this out with social media, and I think we talked about this one time when we was at 88.9, is that social media is bad for hip hop because it's kind of that thing where don't meet your heroes, right? Because Kweli just wasn't. If you see him on social media, he's an angry guy. He goes after people all the time, and it's not just like, well, you said something, I'm going to respond. He's going to over respond. So, and he's been that way for quite some time. So what happens is a young lady says something going at him and some other MCs or whatever, and he went at shorty and kind of did the Kweli thing he's always done, where he went after her and was like, yo, you this and that and this and that. And then Kweli fans like doxed her parents and was telling people their jobs and all that. So it got really, really crazy. They ended up suspending Kweli's Twitter account. So Kweli's been going through or involved in some craziness lately anyway. So I just adds on to the plate.
But none of that equates to I'm a creepy, nasty nigga. So
no, not at all.
That's what I'm saying. As far as like, there's no real evidence of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel that really happened, like, you should go the extra length to try to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, go after him or something like that, if you really feel like that's real. But on the other end, like I said, on the other end of the spectrum, believing that somebody wrote for Black Thought just makes everything kind of like, I don't know. Like,
you know what though? It depends on what period of time that you're talking. Because if you're talking like the beginning of the Roots, okay, he's definitely not writing it now. You see what I'm saying? So, I really didn't. That accusation didn't really bother me a whole lot.
What would you think her motive would be to do any of this stuff?
Some sort of relevance. She mentioned a lot of remember me from the Unplugged session with Jay-Z, the Unplugged session with Jay-Z, to keep remembering, you know what I'm saying? And that I got blackballed in the industry, and a great deal of what she was talking about was that. Yeah. So, I mean, she has an axe to grind. I guess the Malik B thing where she was saying that niggas is fake, giving tributes to him when they didn't help him when he was doing bad and he was getting high. They kind of threw him away. So they saying that so I guess this is just maybe it was like the needle, or I'm sorry, the straw that broke the camel's back. Where she just was like, well, I'm tired of this, y'all niggas phony, blah, blah, blah. But that kind of
Malik B just died, right?
Yeah, that's
so that, I mean, maybe that explains why she's, you know, on these platforms now, because they're going to interview people, and this is her time to air these grievances. Right. It kind of reminds me of when what's the lady from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
You talking about the mother?
The first mother.
First on Viv.
When she started airing out, right? When she started airing everybody out and shit, and they kind of like, and I think that was right around the time Uncle Phil died and shit. I mean, I don't know if it was exactly around that time, but then everybody wanted to talk to her and get little, you know what I mean, like interviews from her and shit. And then she just took it as her moment to be like, you know what I mean, I'm just gonna jump out there and put everybody out there and shit. Yeah. You know, so maybe it's one of those situations. Like, she got the platform now because people interviewing her, and she just want to, you know, let off that 30 clip and shit. Like, let's go.
Yo, and that's basically what she was doing. And nigga was smoking. It looked like a cigarette. She said it wasn't a cigarette. It's a medicine or something. Yo, it was just a wild.
Cig of weed, nigga. Cig of weed, nigga.
Like, niggas thought I was talking about I was smoking cigarettes. I wasn't smoking no cigarettes. I said, what?
Oh, the weeds, man. Motherfucker smoking old weeds.
Outstanding, man. But yeah, that was the bad this week. If you know, mind you, I am a fan. You know what I mean. I'll preface that with I am a fan of that brand of hip hop. Those niggas, the Qualities, the Calm Sense, the Black Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That is like that was my like. You know what I'm saying? When I was in welcome back. When I was in the
the phone start overheating, nigga. My bad.
They're recording from the Maybach now and shit.
Yeah, right. Phone overheated, so sorry about that. The horrible podcast.
So
horrible phone, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest, I got the same phone, but not for long. Yeah. It's almost time to tap out. And that's gonna take us into the ugly. This week, the ugly man, rest in peace, FBG Duck, a young MC, young rapper from Chicago. Chicago street strike again. I was actually was free last night, and I was watching the good folks, good brother. Nah, I'm never watching Vlad. I was watching the good folks over at 1500, the Social Loners. Shout out to Scrap, and the young lady on the show was actually caping for Kanye, right? And we've been through that sort of thing before, where you had someone caping for Kanye. Well, I had to call in. I was like, fam, you can't have a nigga talk about he want to run for president when the nigga house ain't even clean. Nigga, Chicago is a mess. All your rappers ain't right over there, man.
Can't use that argument though, yo.
Why not?
Because
that's not on Kanye.
That would apply to Obama too, man.
Yeah, true enough, but Obama ain't never been in those Chicago streets.
Huh?
Yo, hey, listen, even as Kanye West.
Yeah.
He all the rap scene goes through Kanye right now. He's like that boss sitting on top. It's why all of the little Detroit niggas get mad at Eminem.
Yo, the last and only time in probably 10 years Kanye's been in fucking Chicago is when he was underneath that train threatening Nick Cannon for fucking Kim Kardashian. So I'm like, yeah, Nick, I know you fucked my wife, but chill out. It's probably the last and only time he's been there.
Did he say that to him face to face?
He made a video walking trains going over top. He's saying, Nick, you know what I mean? Like, you know, talking to all these different people that, you know, may have had relations with his wife and shit. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
That's really, really weird.
He's sick.
He is sick.
Then he went to that concert, and then he was walking around crazy in Chicago. Then what else happened? Some other shit. He was just going everywhere wild now. Then he became an evangelist and shit.
And now he's running for president. Shout out. And now he's running for president with Republican assistance. So yeah, shout out to that man. So that's gonna take us into my favorite segment, the release.
On the bang bus and shit.
Sound like a ghost is busting
Not
off.
the Bayang bus.
The Bayang. Not the Bayang. The Bayang. I've been loving them joints, man.
All right, man. We had the release is a segment where we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week. Brother Dizz, what you got?
So my release this week is a friend of the show, J Soul. J Soul has a new joint coming out called Levels. The joint that I released too is the WAP video, though. We'll get into that.
Will we? Will we get into the WAP?
Yeah, I think it stands for Wings and Pizza.
Gonna get into the WAP.
Washed ass Washed ass professionals.
Washed
a good one.
Podcasters. Anyway,
who's next? No.
Brother Dizz, what you got? I'm sorry, Brother Brock.
I got a brother by the name. Well, I don't know if I can call him a brother, but this producer named Machine Drum. He is sort of like an electronic producer, but he has an upcoming album coming out that features a track by Freddie Gibbs, and that is out right now. In fact, I cannot find it right now, but it is the only track that is released from that album at this point. It's the only single right now. So if you just type in Freddie Gibbs Machine Drum, you'll find that. And Freddie Gibbs is doing his normal thing. It's a little bit of a different beat, switching flows. It's good though. Good joint, man.
Yo, normally I don't do this, but Brother Math had the Outrunners, which is Currency and Harry Fraud dropped the project, which was really dope. I heard some of it. I was listening to them niggas on XM this week. I kept running into that interview, like scrolling the channels. But yeah, that music is dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a huge Currency nigga. I don't dislike Currency. I just never got into his music. But all the stuff that they played on the radio was dope. But
what is that called? What is that called again?
The Outrunners.
Outrunners?
Yeah, Outrunners.
Right.
That's
Currency and Harry Fraud.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep. So my personal release, this week, the homie put out another amazing project. Great follow-up to his last album. Jay Royale put out the Baltimore Housing Project. My nigga, if you like boom bap, if you're a hip hop nigga, if you are a nigga of a certain age, you know what I'm saying, you will deeply enjoy this album. The aforementioned J Soul has some production on here. They work together well. It's a lot of really dope like drops from movies. Like it starts off with one of my favorite scenes from you ever seen Deep Cover?
Yes.
The when Larry Fishburne is getting interviewed to see whether or not he's gonna be the officer, and the white boy asks him, what's the difference between a black man and a nigga? Like that's how they start the album off. I'm like, yo, this is my favorite scene. Niggas never talk about this scene. And he starts his album off with it, man. The beats are amazing. The nigga got, you know what I mean, some dope MCs, of course. Il Khan, you know what I'm saying, makes a dope appearance on the album. Also, Ransom is on the album, which that song is hard. It's a good album, man. Royale did it again. Shout out to Royale. You gotta come back and talk about it, man.
Shout out Royale.
That album is really good.
Oh, just for clarification, that song is called Cane Train.
Okay, yeah.
Freddie Gibbs song is called Cane Train.
Yeah. Another thing that dropped this week was apparently the original release date for Conway's Shady debut was supposed to come out this past Friday. It did not. Instead, he did release a single this week, Lemon, featuring Method Man, and that's gonna take us into this week's Who Won the Record.
Damn.
Hey yo, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Yo, let us know at Where's Buffy on everything on all your social media. Who won the record?
Yo, so Lemon, we normally require there's normally three or more MCs, but this record was this week, and I figured, you know what I mean, it fit perfectly between the release and Who Won the Record, man. Both these niggas high level MCs, high caliber MCs. Brother Dizz, who won the record?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. But Method Man, I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan of both of these niggas, but just because I'm, that I don't know, yo, Meth killed this shit, yo. It's like Meth is one of them niggas that I think kind of steps up to this shit when he got like comp, and he went in on this bitch, yo.
Brother Brock.
I'm still gonna go with Conway. Like the flow, you know. Yeah, I just like the flow, you know what I mean, and stuff he was putting together on that joint. So
nobody's gonna argue with you.
Yeah, no, you can't argue. I'm not gonna argue with you, but I'll say both these niggas is rapping out the gym.
Yeah.
However, there is a polished and finished complete MC. Like this nigga Method Man, yo, is one of the more, he might be an underrated nigga, man. The way this nigga raps.
No.
And it's because his albums aren't good.
No.
Meth Man's not underrated.
Nobody talks about Meth when they talk about high level MCs, though. Nobody talks about Meth, and I don't think it's niggas.
Take that outside.
I don't think it's niggas that's killing Meth.
Put it in the trash.
Niggas that say Meth is one of the greater members of the Wu, but niggas never, when they start talking about they top 15, top 10, 20, top 10 lists, niggas don't put Meth up there. They put Red up there.
Bullshit. Niggas was saying, I mean, at one point, niggas was saying Meth was the best.
That was at the time.
So no, Method Man is definitely.
I've never heard that. I've never heard anybody say that.
I have. I've heard a bunch of people say Method Man was the best MC at the time. No, I never heard. This before now. This, to be fair, this is before you ever had what they called a GOAT conversation. But I remember niggas saying Method Man is the best rapper.
Well, Meth definitely put an amazing performance here. So shout out to Meth. Shout out to when that Conway. I can't wait. I believe the album is coming out in September. So shout out to them niggas, man. We had another versus this week. Did niggas get a chance to kind of peep the verses this week?
I watched a good amount of it on the playback, you know. It was getting kind of silly, man. It was getting kind of silly at some point. Like that was one of the more silly verses. Like,
so shout out to Cousin York. Shout out to Cousin York, Cousin Ralph, who was trying to tell me that this was the best verses, and I was like, no, I can't rock with it.
I think there is a contingent of niggas. I understand, because I ain't gonna lie. To me, this is one of the best verses. I mean, I still gonna give it to the RZA Premier joint. But when I look at the rappers, this might be the best verse.
So the problem with this is when you watch the actual verses, right? These aren't real high energy niggas. So you just listening to these songs. And if you really, really love these songs, you're gonna have a great time listening. However, if you just there kind of for the show of what this verses is, it was kind of like Ross is just like, hey, yo, I made this record with Drizzy when I was laying down in a bed full of money with 17 broads. I was like, nah, nigga. Like the energy, the songs were great. The energy of the niggas was lacking. I guess if you compare it to what we just watched with Snoop and DMX.
Right. It was more of a party, you know, a lot more, you know, like fun. Like Snoop kind of turned the energy up, you know.
DMX did think, good. Then he got winded.
Yeah, you know what I mean? DMX started to get into the flow, you feel me? But this one I tend to agree with brother Ilfam, and also just all of that extra goofy shit like money on the ground and give me a fucking massage. That shit just silly to me, yo. Like it was just real silly. And
the strippers.
And Rick Ross like kind of housing 2 Chainz a little bit, you feel me? Not letting this nigga flip the order was kind of like, damn, yo. Like, let that man go, yo.
The nigga bought off some essential workers.
He did.
People
I didn't see that part. He had some strippers on there.
Yes, he did with masks on.
I didn't know that.
They had masks on.
I didn't see that part.
They had masks and they had ass.
It's a very fair assessment. Very fair assessment. How did y'all niggas have it?
Ross.
Yo, I had 6 ties.
Well, give me one.
I had 6. Let's see. Oh well, I have the rounds. Do you have the list in front of you, Robert Ilfam?
Let's take a look. I don't have the list. Do you remember You don't remember any of those?
So I know number 10. I remember saying it was a push because neither of the songs were good. It was like Feds Watching, and can't think of what it was against, but neither one of those songs were very good.
So you said
round
10?
1 was a push. Round 3 was a push.
Hold on, round 1. So round one. I had what's the name? I had Chainz winning the first 2 rounds. Actually, it was BMF Blow Money Fast versus No Lie. Them niggas used a lot of joints that they were features on.
That's a push. You serious? No Lie versus BMF. You know how big a record BMF was?
Yeah.
Nah, G, I can't.
Doesn't matter. No Lie's a big record, and it's a great record. I can't. I'm see. The thing is, I'm a true fan. I'm a true fan of both of these cats.
But that applies for both BMF and No Lie. You know what I mean? So
which is why he called it a push.
Huh?
That's why he called it a push. I think it's fair. I mean, I took Chainz there just because I don't like that kind of Ross. So for me, and then yeah, because it was Hustling and I'm Different for round 2, which I also took for Chainz. Then it got bad for a while.
I still can't do that either.
What So what rounds did you say?
This is what I'm gonna say about it, yo. Oh, I was all right. So I'll say the pushes real quick. 1, 3, 8.
Hold on. Let's see.
10.
3. 3 was John versus F and Problems.
John Doe. That what you talking about?
I'm not a star. Somebody lied.
That's John Doe, yeah.
So you said what other rounds?
So 1, 3, and something else.
8, 10.
Let's see. 8. Hold on.
8, 10.
8 wasn't a push for me. That was easy. Santorini Grease versus Bands That Make Her Dance.
That's a push.
Nah, that's
no. Come on, Doug.
Who are you saying?
Which one?
Who are you saying?
I'm saying Ross.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite Ross songs.
I would say Ross too. I don't think that's a push at all.
Yo, Bands That Make Her Dance. Now you talking about now you want to talk about big hit. Santorini Grease was a street hit, but Bands That Make Her Dance is a huge hit. Y'all, huh?
Yeah, that's a fact. Like if you're talking hit, it's no contest. But I mean, I don't. For me,
all this shit is subjective. Like you going into saying you like a certain type of Ross,
right?
So
that's
of course, like most of the shit that you judge is going to be like, I don't really want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a star, or you know what I mean? Like you want to hear like Maybach music and the smooth shit, and you know what I mean? Like that type of shit.
Yes, and that's kind of what it is with everybody. So you said round 10, which is Freemasons versus Feds Watching. That is a tough round.
And that's a weak. Both of them played weak.
I like that round
versus what? What was the other? What was the Ross?
Freemasons, Ross and Jay. I like both them records. I mean, you got one of the best, you know what I mean, producers of all time, and then you got one of the best rappers of all time. But yeah, that is a tough round. But I like both them songs. Well, I had the tough rounds like 17 and 20. I thought were really tough rounds. So 17 was
20 I had as a push.
Who?
20. He was saying so. Round 17 was I'm on One versus No Problem, the Chance record. I thought that was a tough
17
round.
17 was definitely Ross.
And then 20 was Rich Off Cocaine, which is another one of my favorite Rick Ross songs, versus Mercy. That's a really tough round.
That's tough. That's tough. I'll give you that one.
If you talk big records, it's not close, but that Rick Ross record is hard.
Yeah.
And then
you know what I do want to say about because it's a lot of I think it's a pick 'em because of who you like, but Chainz did not get drubbed like niggas was saying he was gonna get beat. It wasn't like that.
He definitely didn't. He definitely did.
What I'll say is with this one, it was a more evenly matched. Like they have the same kind of
type.
Yeah, kind of feel to their music. So it depends on like what you want to hear. Well, I would say Ross has a lot more B-side records that you want to hear and shit, and a lot of just like I'm rapping my ass off versus like 2 Chainz. There's a lot of they was club anthems, you know what I'm saying, or they were just like really hot because he's on there,
right? But, which is not to say that 2 Chainz can't rap. It's just not at all. But a lot of his hits aren't his rapidy rap records. Like Chainz can rap, right? Till they get busy. However, his singles normally is like, you know what I mean, the lead paint bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't 2 Chainz, 2 Stains, 2 Mains. Like that's his hits.
Right. But
then you get to the B-side records that you talked about. Those records for Chainz don't get as big as Ross's. Ross got some B-sides, nigga. I think that's for me. I think the B-sides and the way he kind of constructs his albums is really Ross's greatness as just a talent. You know what I'm saying? His catalog is crazy.
It is, and it lets you know how great it is because he didn't play a whole bunch of shit that he, you know, actually could have played. Like I seen him do another interview, said he has another 20 piece if somebody else wants to battle. So he didn't play a lot of shit.
I would love to see a Jay-Z Ross B-side battle. Not nobody plays this. You play B-side records. I think that would be amazingly entertaining.
The problem with that one is that Jay-Z has niggas be playing his B-side shit on the radio sometimes. If that makes sense.
Like what?
You said like what?
Yeah.
I gotta think about that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what would y'all niggas consider a B-side, and then I could go from there.
A million, nigga. A million.
I've never heard a million on the radio.
Oh recently, like a Friday night mix.
Yeah, I mean that's but it's not coming on like Ross's shit right now. And
like I think Santorini Grease is a B-side record that
it is.
Niggas just attached to because it's great. He didn't push that. There's no video for that, right?
Yes, there is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Jay-Z could play The Evils. Only thing about that is it's a 20-year-old song, you know what I'm saying, versus Ross's kind of current thing. Now, I think it would be interesting, you know, for like real hip-hop heads and shit, but it's just like, you know, Jay-Z has such a long span that it would kind of be awkward at some points and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just me personally, like if I'm going to hear this new production like this and then hear Jay-Z playing some shit like a B-side from 1990 fucking 6 and shit. I don't know.
Make it work. I would definitely be interested in seeing it, man. So I guess we're here now. It's gonna take us into this week's before we get away with this, it's gonna take us into this week's Shooting the 5.
Hashtag SC5. Hashtag Shoot the 5 at Wiz Buffy on everything. At Wiz Buffy on motherfucking Twitter. At Wiz Buffy on the motherfucking Instagram. WizBuffy.com. Like, subscribe.
All right. Niggas, like you said, Ross said he had 20 more records that he could have played in this battle, which, I mean, listen, no one is arguing with that, right? So this week I decided, you know what I mean, we would go with the top 5 Rick Ross records. Who wants to set it off?
Just period. I'm completely unprepared for this Shooting 5. I will admit to you. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll start it since Carver don't got his list. Or Broccoli don't got his list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Santorini Grease.
Mm-hmm.
The Boss. I'm the biggest boss you heard this far. Sing.
Whatever. That's easy now. I got it.
Mm-hmm. Maybach Music, the first one, the OG featuring Jay-Z.
He played none of those in this battle either.
Aston Martin Music.
That's a good record.
And I'm not even gonna lie, this might be my favorite Rick Ross record. Rich Off Cocaine featuring Avery Storm and
amazing song. That is an amazing song.
I just wish Nelly's not on that one, is he?
I sure hope not.
No. He's on I Got a Couple Dollars. Yeah, but no, Rich Off Cocaine. I hate that shit.
Stop hating on my man.
I was about to start hating, and Nelly not even on the record and shit. But yeah, Rich off
I
cocaine.
go now, man. Like I can easily put that together real fast and shit. But I love BMF. Good fuck what y'all say about that shit. That's one of my favorites. Amsterdam. What's the shit with Raphael Sadiq? I forgot what the fuck the name of that song is called. He talking about his father and shit, but it's on the same shit as BMF. I also have shit, nigga. Now I drew a blank. What's the shit where he he talking about 50?
Baby. Oh, 50. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that too. The idols become your rivals. That's 4. And then the joint with that he's talking about 50. I love that record.
All right, for me, I'm gonna go Big Time, which is the record he had with Swizz.
Oh yeah.
The Super High, the Neo record is crazy.
No, that's whatchamacallit, yo. That's Just
what?
Blaze. Big Time is Just Blaze.
Oh, that's right. Swizz Beatz is just talking on it.
Yeah, he's just talking on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'll go Devil in a New Dress. Accident Murderers. And my favorite Rick Ross song, yo, is Capone Suite, which is Rick Ross and Smith & Wesson over a Knife Wonder beat. If you haven't heard it, it's amazing. It's an Earth, Wind & Fire sample. It's crazy. That's one of them songs you turn up loud and put in your car. Listen, Capone Suite is crazy. It's from the Superfly soundtrack.
I ain't gonna lie, honorable mention. I don't care if niggas like it or not. I love Yacht Club and shit. Make me feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel like I'm on the yacht and shit.
What's the shit with him and John Legend?
Magnificent.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Honorable mention to
Super High, nigga. Magnificent.
Yeah.
All them joints with niggas singing on it.
Yeah, if you notice, most of the records we named for the most part, even when Brock named BMF, he had to defend it. Is that smoothed out Ross is you can't mess with, yo. Ross definitely he's one of the more mature niggas I've seen. Like you seen a nigga kind of grow from first record to last record. Like you can kind of see his progress, and he kind of developed his lane, and he realized when he rapped in a pocket and the way he picks beats, he can't be seen, yo. Shout out to Ross for that, man. Ross is dope. Raphael
Sadiq when it's called Tears of Joy. I just remember that.
Okay.
That's a smoothed out joint, you know what I'm saying? Real heartfelt. Yeah.
Huh. That's what's up, man. Well, that's gonna take us into Herb's Day.
What's going on, y'all? Like I always do on here, kind of allude to it, and then you can jump into the actual video later on YouTube at Herb's Day. Or you can see it on IG, broccoli_Balboa. But this week, gonna give y'all a personal story about your boy thinking he was about to be out of the head game and shit. And I rescued myself, man. So, want some tips about your hair? Got y'all and shit. Also, a follow-up video for that is gonna be something about sugar. A lot of people say they can't give up sugar and all this craziness about sugar. I actually got the products, tell y'all some viable solutions, and they all happen to be herbs. That's it.
You are a year late. Yesterday was my anniversary when I tapped out of the head game. You're a whole year late. You know what I mean? I never forgive you for it. I never forgive you for it.
It might work for you now though. Try it.
I'm gone now. Even if I come back full, nobody will believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's what you got?
Nigga, you got that unit on and shit, man.
I believe you, fam. I believe you.
It is. It's mine. Please believe me. No, nigga.
I believe. I believe, fam.
Oh, shit.
I can hear this nigga now, huh? Fam went to see that nigga Wade, didn't he? Shout out to Wade, man. Shout out to Wade.
Niggas is brutal, yo.
No, peep game though. I know your motherfucking I know your motherfucking hair texture. So if it don't come back like it's supposed to come back,
right,
then I'ma fry you.
Nigga, did you get a transplant? That looked like upper thigh hair, nigga. What's wrong with you? That's gross. That's gross. I'm definitely
nigga got a 4C.
If it comes back, nigga, you got now L-Fam got that Indian shit. If it come back too wavy, nigga, or too coily, we know what's up.
Yo, I was standing.
What 50 Cent say? We know that's you, Ghost.
Whatever that nigga said, he did that. Outstanding, man. That's what take us into Dizz on Sports.
Welcome to Dizz on Sports, aka Sports in the Buff, aka the not so skinny on sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment here, the headlines. So really, I mean, you know, the NBA is jumping off the bubble. No defense is being played. The NFL training camp has just started. Huh?
Of hair, LeBron has been letting his natural shine through, man. Go ahead, come on over, brother. Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
His stylist must not be allowed in the bubble.
Stylist got COVID and shit. That's why he got that crackhead crack house carpet on his head and shit. You know?
That nigga got a speedway down your shit.
Yeah,
oh, man. He got a archipelago.
It look like the grandmas have on the outside of their house.
I'm sorry, y'all. I want to. The sound is so fucking bad. I know y'all got good jokes and shit, but I can't hear none of it. The sound on this on my end is so bad. Y'all niggas sound like Transformers. That just sound weird. I'm sorry. The real sports story is that The Rock, along with some partners, bought the XFL. Shout out to The Rock, a man of color, owning a whole league, man. I'm hoping that niggas like Jay go buy a team and Puff go buy a team or go buy a league. Yo, like, I'm hoping that like niggas with real money make their own league, yo. So yeah. Shout out to The Rock.
That is a big deal. We of course, shout out to Brother Cal, Brother Matt from Black Wrestling. We definitely discussed that this week. But I didn't even think about the fact that that it could be an alternative to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Being that, I mean, The Rock is the son of Soul Man Rocky Johnson, who is definitely a nigga. He like a nigga in the 80s video game. You ever see a picture of Rocky Johnson? Exactly what he looked like. Yeah, yo, I thought that was dope. If we see some major players go over there, yo, it could be a thing, but they got to pay them niggas.
Yeah,
I think the place that they'll be able to do that is the NBA, like because you got a lot of little young niggas don't want to go to college anyway. Like everybody hates is it LeVar? What's the father Ball? But he had a good idea. Like, yo, start your own shit. Let these little niggas that come out of high school play, like pay these niggas. But yeah, you gotta have backing you gotta have big names. You gotta have a LeBron when he retires to come on over there or something like that. A Jay-Z or something. You gotta have that name recognition.
Nah, that's dope, man. Yo, did you see that niggas had what's the name got a false positive on the COVID this week?
Who that?
Matt Stafford.
Nah.
Yeah, they
Bad.
He don't have it, but the first test that they did, he got a false positive. So I guess they keep testing, but like they was like the next day it was like, oh no, our bad, you don't got it. Like, how is these niggas it now? And then it's like, well, are these niggas telling the truth, or did this nigga get mad like his rights got violated or whatever? Because, you know, like you can tell how many players got, you know what I mean, put out with COVID, but you're not supposed to report, you know, exactly who has it. It's a I think it's HIPAA violation or whatever. But did you see that the NFL had their deadline of opting out for COVID for the season? That, you know, they gave, I guess, players the option to opt out. And did anybody major opt out, or was it pretty much who said they weren't playing?
There's this cat. Damn, he got a wild name, but he nice as shit. But he's talking about he's not playing. Trey Davies, yeah, cornerback. Can't think his last name. That's a big deal. There's a couple of linemen that are starters that are big deals. The guy, there's a starting right guard for the Chiefs. He's a Canadian cat, LeBlanc maybe, something like that. He's not playing. So yeah, there's a couple of guys that
Patrick Chung isn't playing. Devin Funches, Marquise Goodwin, Dante Hightower. Wow, Alan Hearns. It's definitely some decent players, man. But of course, linemen, because
the safeties.
CJ Mosley isn't playing this year. He opted out.
The safety for the Patriots is a big deal.
Yo,
and the twin McCourty.
Okay.
Devin McCourty. One of the McCourty twins aren't playing. That's a bit. The Patriots actually have the most players on the opt out.
Yo, is that going to be Belichick's excuse this season? His first season without Brady? So many players opted out. I didn't have really much to work with.
I don't think they ain't gonna have no problems, man.
You don't think they ain't gonna have no problems?
Nope, not at all.
Well, I hope I'd like to see.
They figure out a way to cheat or do something. They ain't about to be just fucked up in the game. That's a personal challenge almost. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we good, and Tom Brady look sickly over that motherfucker. Tom Brady might use that excuse. He might be like, God damn.
Here's a prediction. Here's a bold prediction. Both Tom Brady and Belichick, or Belichick via the Patriots, will not have a good year. Brady's not going to have a good year, and Belichick's not a good year. And all the speculation would be, well, is Brady the best in time? Is Brady the best quarterback in the best system?
Let's clarify that. So, are you saying that the Patriots will have let's be specific? Will the Patriots have a better record than the Bucks?
I think they both win 7 games.
They both win 7. You
both
bet that
are in divisions like that. That's that NFC South, and is that the AFC North or East?
The East.
They
got the Bills. They got the Bills over there, man. The Bills gonna be all right.
The Bills, and then the NFC South got Drew fucking Brees, dog.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Right.
So
Matt Ryan. Take away 1 year out of Matt Ryan's career, he is how did Steve say it? A 40-degree day.
He's Kyle Bowler.
Nah, he ain't that bad.
I'm playing.
That is extreme.
He's Joe Flacco.
Jumped off the bridge, man.
Without the Super Bowls. He's Joe Flacco without the Super Bowls.
I'll give you that.
But yeah, I am not impressed with that division at all. And that's the thing, it's kind of been like the Saints and the Pips, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 years. So yeah, that division isn't chock full of impressive teams.
I think the Patriots got a good 9 wins in them. Got a good 9-10 wins in them. They're gonna be playing. They play the Dolphins twice, so that's 2 wins.
They usually lose one of those, actually.
Yeah, they have. But
to be fair, Matt Ryan would have had a Super Bowl, but I don't know what the fuck game they was calling over there when he was up 28-3.
Never forget.
I don't know what the fuck. So
yeah, I don't know.
Somebody got paid, nigga. That's what happened.
Outstanding, man.
Somebody got paid.
Wow. I think that's what we got this week. I am IlFam790, your social media choice, aka Non Anderson Podcast, aka Captain Bro Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Vicky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Sham Pod God's River Podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in a podcast, Chew Bubble Gum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice and my tag team partner.
Before I get into myself, and I love getting to myself, WizBuffy.com, at WizBuffy on all social media. Make sure y'all out there spreading the word, sharing the message, man. We got the good news over here, the gospel, yo. Share this shit, man. Like, subscribe, comment, man. Holler at us, man. At WizBuffy. I'm at Fatboy_Dizz, Dizzy from Be More, Dizz Broc, one of the most finger waviest. It's not the showing us the penis. Johnny Cochran, if the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not on normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers. And my Note 9 overheated, which is why y'all lost me for a minute. Minute. And this nigga over here.
All right. I'm just gonna do an honorary shout out to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Just for the brother Math. This is Broccoli Balboa. I'm not gonna do all the crazy joints. You feel me? Check me out on Herbs Day. You feel me? Actually, shout out to all the WAPs out there. You feel me? I got a video so you can get you.
We didn't discuss that at all. What is wrong with us? We haven't discussed WAP at all. What is wrong with us? We are bugging. We didn't talk about it during.
So what is this? The remix, nigga?
Oh, we back, and we black. No, that's the other podcast. So look, before we get out of here, I'm sorry, I finished up too early. I'm sorry. So whose song is it? First of all, is it Meg's song or is it Cardi's song? It's Cardi's song.
It's Cardi's song.
It's Cardi's song. So Cardi released a song, WAP. They announced it with an image earlier this week, and then it dropped on Friday. Brother Dizz, what'd you think?
I loved it. I love the video. I love this nigga gonna say, where are our wholesome girls at? Nigga, it's hoe and wholesome. It's a H-O and wholesome, nigga. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the hoery, nigga.
Who said
that? What the fuck?
Who you going off of?
I'll tell you offline, yo.
Oh my god.
I ain't getting that nigga I ain't getting that nigga no bump. I'm just saying, yo, like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Nigga, we grew up on Lil Kim, nigga. You know what I mean? Akinelli, nigga, Luke, nigga. Yeah, I mean, we are the age of what's the shit gonna be? Uncut, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I love nasty shit. I love good girls, but I love nasty girls too. You need a world with positives and negatives. Yin and yang, motherfucker. Y'all shut the fuck up. Everybody, oh my god, what are we gonna tell the children? Bitch, you grew up on this shit. You nasty bitch. That's why you got kids. And some of y'all don't got kids because you even nastier. All right, I'm done.
Fair enough. That is a fair assessment.
I do not share those views. Those views are completely held by Fat Boy Dizz. And you can keep that. You can keep that.
Yo, so there were too many people who tried to have the phony hot takes. This was a fun, very nasty record, right? Even you can't even play the censored version at this point. It's a nasty record, right? It's a fun, nasty record by two women who have made a great deal of nasty music. You know what I'm saying? And when I say nasty, I'm not trying to give it a negative connotation, but that's kind of how we refer to things of a sexual nature when we was young. Oh, they doing the nasty. It was that they were making a highly sexualized record from two women who are quite often highly sexualized. They don't wear a whole lot of clothes all the time. You know what I'm saying? Their image has been that. So these tigers went tiger. You know what I'm saying? As Chris Rock would say. And niggas tried to create think pieces and they weren't, and all the congressmen came out and was talking about, like, no, nigga. Now on the other side of the game, there were people saying that this record empowered women.
That's a little bit too far.
Cardi came out with a statement, I guess, replying to some of the people who were saying that it was over sexualized or whatever, and kind of came back with the same thing. They kind of came back and they were saying that she said, well, no, I did this to empower women and blah blah blah. Like, I've never heard Cardi say that before. That doesn't mean she never said it, but I kind of think this is just a big record that is par for the course for a great deal of the music she's already made. And it just so happens she had a vulgar single. I think that's it. I think empowerment thing may have been it might have been a little bit of a reach.
This is a definite reach, yeah.
That being said, I don't have any problem with the record. I mean, it's a fun, nasty record.
I think I'm at the point where I just don't care. It's the same play over and over again, man. This is the same. We've seen it with Anaconda. We've seen it with fucking Lil Kim's album cover. We've seen it. You know, it's the same shit over and over again. It don't reach my radar at this point. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. People won't get all up in arms and shit. But are they going to go check out Rhapsody, or are they going to go check out some of these people that are giving you the shit that you like? What Cardi B said, there are people out here, women out here, rapping the shit that you want to hear. There's media out here talking the shit that you want to hear, but instead you want to see that
right here.
Yeah, so yeah, homeboy right there.
Yo, 100%. This is so that and I think that's the thing is if you liked it, cool. If you didn't like it, cool. But your phony hot takes and your think pieces can go that way. I don't care. I don't care. If people enjoy the song, let the people enjoy the song, man.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. We apologize for the false ending. If you stayed around for the ending, you won.
I can't hear.
That's awful. That is awful, man. Well, we've already done all.
I got kicked out because of this. It's a bad signal out this bitch. I'm trying, y'all.
We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. That's gonna do it for us. Yeah.
Let me finish the last half of my little shit.
Oh yeah.
The reason I was talking about the WAP because I did a video called Macaroot. That'll help you get that WAP. You know what I'm saying? Go to Herbs Day. Check out the Macaroot video. It's called Pussy Power. I wish I knew they was gonna make this shit because I would have entitled it WAP. I may retitle that motherfucker.
100%. All right, man. That's gonna do it for us. Shout out to Dizz and his signal. You know what I mean? He froze.
Robo Dizz and shit.
Outstanding. This is the most awkward ending to the show. I mean, there's nothing else to say other than AB. Take us out.
It's gang. If I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang. You know what that means? Gang. Take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.